Welcome, guys. Welcome to the channel. I'm John, and we are playing this uh vampire game. So good, man. It's so good. It really is good. It's so good. I'm thinking about playing it during the daytime while I'm working. I'm like, okay, if I do this and this, I need to go here. I need to do this. I need to meet this person. This is what's happening with it. Yeah, problem. I got a problem. Anyway, this is Cabernet, and we have a number of quests that we can do. We have piano lessons that we can do. Share our thoughts with Roman. We are going to do share our thoughts with Roman first, and then we're going to go. We're going to go to and talk with Arban. So that is what our. If you guys tuned in to the last episode, it was pretty epic, man. We turned invisible and helped Evgeny beat Kirill, however you say that, at cards by turning invisible and slipping him the cards that he needed. Oh, yeah. Fuck him, man. We beat him at his own game. So that was good. That was fun. But now we're going to do what I just said. First of all, we're going to go over and complete this thing with Roman. He's at the bookstore. Let's go. That's not this way. The bookstore is over here. Right here. All right. Nobody saw me being a bat.
Wonderful to see you again, Miss Morozova.
You too, Roman. Though I'm surprised you remember my name.
Why are you surprised? We were just here.
Do you think
Weird.
yourself so easily forgotten? Or I so forgetful?
Certainly not.
She's playing him for off.
It's just that you must see so many faces pass through here, far more interesting than my own.
You do have bags under your eyes, not gonna lie.
I would be so lucky to see a face such as yours
Or
once in
me.
a lifetime.
I do. What do we need? Botox? Is that what that is? Is that what gets rid of that? Whatever.
Besides, you overestimate our little town's hunger for books.
Well, the townsfolk don't know what they're missing.
And what of your appetite?
Pardon?
Have you devoured the book I gave you?
I did, and devoured is a nice term, dude.
Of course. Yes, I have finished it.
Superb. I am beyond thrilled. What did you make of it?
I liked it.
It was simply amazing. Exhilarating. Never have I read of such a powerful woman.
I feared I'd scared you away with this tale of supernatural beasts and unspeakable acts, but it seems you found a kindred spirit.
Oh, on the contrary, I find such monstrous imagery serves to cast a mirror on our own humanity.
I didn't get that at all because it didn't tell me anything about what.
What insight! It sits beside The Monk as my favorite doomed romance.
Perhaps horror and romance are two sides of the same coin.
At least in the hands of poets.
Oh my god, we need Art 15. We need Art 15. Are we close to Art 15?
I do so appreciate you taking the time to share your thoughts with me. It's such a welcome change to share conversation.
Likewise, and if I ever tire of daily life in this town, at least I won't.
The town? It may have more to offer than the surface would suggest.
Well, it has you. I hadn't expected to find such intelligence and warmth here.
Stop, you'll make me blush at this rate. Besides, the town is now graced with your presence. You know, I would be honored to provide a tour and share some local
A
folklore.
tour?
What a kind offer. Thank you, Roman. Though, I fear my days are somewhat packed.
How about your evenings?
I may be able to manage. A tour does sound like an ideal way to better learn about the town.
Splendid! Then
Oh,
consider
our
me your
days are
chaperone.
packed.
I'll be ready when you are.
Okay,
May
so
I
what do
see
we
what you
have
have
here?
Certainly.
I think we actually wait, the shooting party? Okay, we're actually gonna buy this book because we've bought all the books. But you know what?
Hope you enjoy it.
Incidentally, this is what we're gonna do. All right, so we made a quick change. Art 15 beats this thing,
Wonderful to see you again,
so
Mr.
let's do it.
You too.
Do you
Okay,
think yourself so...
Sir,
there we go. We have Art 15.
dark eyes, how I love you, how I fear you.
A fitting song, and one of my favorites. I do so appreciate you taking the time to share your thoughts with me.
Experience points, relationship points.
It's such a
Oh, good.
welcome change to share conversation
So
with a
good.
curious and intelligent mind.
Likewise. And if I ever tire of daily life in this town, at least I won't be short of tales in your bookshop.
The town? It may have more to offer than the surface would suggest.
What?
Well, it has you.
Oh,
I hadn't expected to find such intelligence and warmth here.
we saw that before.
Stop, you'll make me blush at this rate. Besides, the town is now graced with your presence. You know, I would be honored to provide a tour and share some local folklore.
Okay, here's
What a
our
kind
tour.
offer. Though, I fear
How about your evenings?
I may be able to manage. A tour does sound like an ideal way to better learn about the town.
Splendid! Then consider me your chaperone. I'll be ready when...
May I
Okay, so
see
what do we
you
have here?
Certainly.
Let's buy this book. All right.
Enjoy.
Wait,
I was so hoping you...
looking for
and
something.
what else do we have? Anything? No? No. Hold on. Other. Start the tour. Speak privately. Gift for Roman.
There's something I wanted to give you.
This might not be good.
So very kind of you.
Reading spectacles? It cost me 15 coins.
How lucky I am to be thought of by you. Thank you, mademoiselle.
You're
Mademoiselle.
so welcome.
It's dusk, so we can do a tour.
Ready to
We
begin
can
our
do a
tour?
tour.
I am beholden to your knowledge.
Let's do the tour.
Let us go then.
Let's go then, man. Let's go then. Let's make our
It's
escape.
my desire to show you some of the more overlooked
We need to
areas of
go
town.
to Arban.
The places that inspire the people and the tales that bring colour into their lives.
So,
Okay.
no droning lists of facts and figureheads, I presume?
No, indeed. Rather, think of this as a tour of our town's unique character. I wish
Okay.
to be an encyclopedia of the folklore and traditions. If I can help others in
That's fine,
understanding
dude.
and sharing these tales, maybe I can connect this.
Sounds like
Okay,
the makings of
that's
a great
fine.
expedition.
I mean, let's go, man. Great expedition.
Perhaps. But for now, let us begin our journey in the town
The
square.
town square.
The town square is a forum for the exchange of ideas and stories. I
Alright.
often gather here to regale the local children with tales of Cochet the Deathless.
Oh my God. We don't have 15 literature. How do we not? How are we not prepared? We have 5 points we haven't even used. We can easily get I think we could get literature.
Inspiring the youth and sharing your passion. Not a bad way to spend your free days.
Their parents are just happy to keep them away from trouble for an hour. Perhaps it will do the same for you.
Do I have the air of a troublemaker about me?
There's definitely something behind that smile, and I hope to discover it.
I'm ready. I'm writing that down. Okay.
Perhaps you will.
Shall we head to our next site? I must warn you, this one is not for the faint of heart.
I'm grateful for the warning, but rest assured, my heart will
Yeah.
manage.
I'm a fucking vampire, dude, so... And I'm getting hungry.
Welcome to the graveyard. Oh, drat. The gate is locked.
There must be a way in.
I suppose I can tell my tale from here. No, not quite the atmosphere I envisioned. How did it go again?
Why don't you take a few minutes to remember, and I'll see if there's another way in.
Oh,
Good idea. I'm a little rusty.
here's the deal. When you go and you allocate points to a particular attribute, like literature, it doesn't stay until you use all of the points. So if you have 5 points, this is exactly the case. You have 5, I have 5 points available. I used 3 to make my literature 15 because I know I need 15 for this. And then I exit the menu and I go on about my merry way. When we get here, I still can't use it. It is grayed out. Fitting location, literature 15 is grayed out. Because I didn't use all of the points and accept that and then make it part of me. There you go. Now you know. Once I did that, now I can.
Right by the town hall, huh? Fitting
You caught that, didn't you? Nice work.
Mm-hmm.
I keep waiting for someone to read between the lines, but you might be the first one so far.
Am I?
Perhaps it's best for seeds like this to be planted less openly. That's what fairy tales are particularly good at, anyway.
Right you are, Miss Morozova.
Inspiring the youth and sharing your passion.
When is she gonna say you
Not a
can
bad
call
way to
me
spend your
Liza?
free days.
Their parents are just happy to keep them away from trouble for
Although
an hour.
we have a heart for another.
Perhaps it will do the same for you.
Do I have the air of a troublemaker about me?
There's definitely something behind that smile, and I hope to discover it.
Perhaps you will.
I don't think it's you, man. I'm just saying.
Shall we head to our next site? I must
I
warn
kinda
you,
like
this one is
Anastasia.
not for the faint of heart.
I'm grateful for the
All right,
warning,
this
but
is... Okay. Where are we going? Graveyard.
Welcome to the graveyard. Oh, drat. The gate is locked.
Not so good then, man.
there must be a way in.
I suppose I can tell my tale from here. No, not quite the atmosphere I envisioned. How did it go again?
Why don't you take a few minutes to remember, and I'll see if there's another way in.
Good idea. I'm a little rusty with this one.
Find a way into the cemetery. Guess what we can do? We can fly. We can't go any further to the right, by the way. Interesting. There's really nowhere to go here. We're going to need to go into bat form. Okay, we're way up there in the...
Perfect. I'll simply unlatch it from here.
It's open. How the devil did you manage that?
I didn't turn invisible first.
I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
A woman of mystery. Enchanting.
Enchanting.
Let us proceed. I think I have it together in my head now.
Alright, dude.
Is there
You
a
go, boo.
particular reason we came here?
Indeed there is, Miss Morozova. Listen close and I shall tell you why.
Okay.
Many moons ago, a wandering peasant took rest upon this grave as his weary horse fed nearby. To his fright, his sleep was broken by the lid of the very grave he slept upon, opening. Suddenly, an oupir, one who feeds upon the living, sprung forth.
Okay.
A sort of vampire.
Exactly. Pardon the antiquated term.
Antiquated.
The peasant clutched the coffin lid in fright. The oupir turned and marched into the village, back then just a small gathering of houses. Soon after, the oupir returned to the graveyard looking well fed.
Mm-hmm.
Where have you been? Asked the peasant. The oupir spoke. I have been to the village and killed 2 youths as they played in the square. Now give me my coffin lid, the sun will soon rise.
How the rules haven't changed.
Having heard the tales, the peasant grasped the lid with all his might, knowing that when the sun rose, the oupir would be vanquished. The peasant bargained. I will not return your lid, not until you restore life to the children.
Oh no. Oh no. Now there's 2 more vampires.
The oupir reluctantly agreed. Take this piece of my shroud to the house of the young boys and burn it in a pot of coals. The smoke shall revive them.
Huh. The power to bring the dead to life. I suppose we do have it in a way, though this isn't the traditional definition of life.
Mm-hmm.
The peasant returned the lid to the oupir and ran to the town, reviving the children through the beast's instruction.
The beast.
He informed the village of what had transpired, and the villagers rushed to the graveyard with a wooden stake.
A wooden stake.
Together, they lifted the lid and drove the stake through the heart of the oupir.
Ouch. I mean, I'm sorry. Continue.
In an instant, he turned to dust. The village was saved, and the grave left as a reminder. While we sleep, evil can yet stir.
So what about the kids? That's the point, right? That's like the thing part.
That
That's
was
the
quite the
important
tale.
part.
Really? What did you think?
Captivating.
Captivating tale to terrify any youth who dares play out after dark.
It surely kept me away from the square at night.
Most importantly, I highly enjoyed the telling.
Thank you. It's getting rather late. I feel I've taken leave of my senses bringing you to a graveyard for our first.
I have eyes for another. Anyway.
First?
Our first tour. This is hardly a fitting place.
Nonsense. I had a wonderful time with you. You make an excellent guide.
I promise next time will be somewhere with less cadavers. Oh, that is of course if you'd like another tour.
Of course.
I would like that very much. Thank you, Roman.
You are very welcome. Until next time.
And there we go. I've gained experience. And I have 53 of 150. This is what I mean. So we had points right here. I allocated enough points in literature in order to pass that check. But when I exited the menu, it didn't do it. It didn't like apply the change because I didn't use all of my points. So there we go. That's how you do it. All right. We have, if we look at the calendar, we have another day before something happens here. So we should probably figure out something. Oh, we need to go to Arban. We're going to Arban. This is easy to do. Oh, there she is right there. See what she's up to.
Liza, what a pleasant surprise. I thought I might have scared you off.
I don't think so, Tim.
I don't scare quite that easily these days.
These days,
Speaking like an old woman already, hmm? You needn't be in such a hurry to grow up.
listen, dudes, I just had the most wonderful dinner. Oh my God. If you guys have a significant other or yourself who cooks with fresh ingredients and fresh, oh my God, it's so good. It's, oh my God, so good. Flavorful.
I'm hardly a child.
Not for a human, no. After your first century, you'll start seeing things somewhat differently. The answer's 2, by the way.
Huh?
2 centuries. That's how old I am, more or less.
I wasn't going to.
No, but you wanted to, and I don't mind.
Okay, Arban.
I don't often get a chance to talk about myself in my profession. It's quite refreshing, actually.
Really? No one wants to get with you, huh?
Well, then do you mind if I ask you more?
Ask away. No promises I'll reveal all, though.
Why are you here? In this town, I mean. It seems like an odd place to set up a literary salon of all things.
A literary salon.
Ah, that is
I mean,
a
that's what
question
it
with a
is. I've
somewhat
known that, but
complicated
it just
answer.
sounds weird.
Complicated or not, I'd love to hear about it. That is,
Very well. Don't say I didn't warn you.
a letter?
I received this several months ago. Enclosed with it was a key. This one, to be specific. Go on and read it. Tell me what you think.
You who seek the truth at night, begin where night flies. There you find your guide and trine. The head rests upon the forest grave. The heart beats where the two lie alone. The feet, okay, and the behold, the winged truth.
That's not a letter at all. It's a riddle.
Precisely.
Was there anything else with it?
Indeed, there was one other slip of paper with a date and town name, the time and place of my siring.
Then, the truth of that night.
I have never known my sire. They fled the scene while I was still unconscious. I almost burned alive that morning, not realizing I could no longer walk in daylight.
And that's a joke.
How did you even manage to survive?
Ingenuity, instinct, trial and error to some degree, and I did eventually find others of our kind. I learned that it's considered quite irresponsible to turn someone without staying with them. That was a comfort.
I'm So sorry, Arban. That's terrible.
Yes, yes, it was.
Improvement.
But I survived and eventually found others of our kind. I've traveled all over the world, drunk deeply of its riches. I'd almost managed to forget the matter of my wayward sire completely when, well, just rude, really. I'd almost finished accepting that I'd never know. As for the riddle itself, I narrowed the first part down to this town.
Fucking A, literature 20? God damn it.
I don't get
I
it
don't
at
have
all.
20.
How did you know it meant this town?
First, I tried towns with eagle in the name, but that was a dead end.
I don't have 20. I'm not going to get 20.
Then I thought, the eagle-less might be a person. The name Orlov,
I even
as it
have
happens,
+3 wearing this
derives
get
from
up.
the word eagle in some Slavic languages. I took night flying to mean this Orlova would be a vampire, et voila, Countess Orlova who roosts by this town.
That sounds complicated.
Indeed, but I do happen to enjoy a good puzzle. But that is, sadly, where I paused my search, for now. Between the salon and the Cabernet, I haven't given the rest much thought. I'd like to, but something has been holding me back.
What if I
What
tried
is
to
that?
solve it?
Well, that'd be very sweet of you, lovely. I'm hardly going to stop you, am I? But don't go out of your way. If whoever it is really wanted to see me, they could have spoken plainly. Honestly. Here, take the silly thing. Let me know if you have any luck.
Okay.
Arban
Thanks.
covers it well, but
Arban's
it
riddle.
really seems to be bothering her. It can't hurt for me to try and solve this. Although, that might be easier said than done.
Mm-hmm. All right. What
can
else
I
do you
get
have? So we have buy a drink and leave. Medium vial. Medium vial times 10? Large vial times 10? I mean, this is for, like, I can get this to go. Oh my god. And if I click on this, I can buy that too? Dude. I have like 3,000 coins. Because you can gamble, and then I hit a couple of all-ins, and then boom, I'm at 3,000. I anticipate, if this is not a lot of money, coins, I anticipate them, like, nerfing that a bit. Because that's
Good
ridiculous.
choice.
I mean, it's ridiculous that you can just go and do that, right? Anyway, what is our... How long have we been recording? Not long. Not long. A cat story? We already got that. Oh, wait. There's another find the cat. Jesus. We found the cat already. Alright, ask Evgeny about the duel. Let's do that. That's probably the right thing to do, right? Although I wanna see anesthesia. Whatever. You know, no one bothers to, worry about the fact that I'm just flying around. Anybody here? Oh,
The
hey.
garden outside is gorgeous. I'd never leave it if I lived here.
Can I talk to her? No. She's there, but I can't speak to her.
Evening, Liza. Forgive me. I don't have the strength to chat lately. I'm sure you heard what
Okay.
happened.
Yes.
What?
Of course. I'll go upstairs and try to talk with him if you don't mind.
Be my guest. But don't count on talking him out of it. He's dead set on getting killed. He'll die protecting my honor,
What?
if you can believe it. As
What
if
is-
that's
what-
something
what-
I ever
what?
want.
Let me see what I can do.
What is this? What do they? What? It's not here, dude. Is he in here?
There
What?
you are.
What is he doing? And now he's upright. Okay.
So,
You got your thing, man. How are you feeling?
how are you holding up?
Just fine. Thank you for asking.
You don't seem very comfortable at the moment.
Looks may be deceiving, Liza. Lying on the floor is an entirely underrated way to rest.
Underrated? Okay.
Keeps you grounded.
So, about what happened at the vodka bar.
Are you going through with it?
You're not seriously going through with this, are you?
Oh, I most certainly am. After what that bastard said, I will never be able to live my life freely.
We really care about him.
You know, I care about you, right? I'd really hate for you to get shot. Especially before I get to know you better.
Wait, we don't want to romance this dude. Well, maybe, I mean, we're doing really well with him and his wife.
I'll be honest, out of all the arguments I heard, this one is the most convincing. But still,
Threesome.
my talent has been mocked, my reputation destroyed, my
Yeah.
wife's honor tainted. I'm afraid I don't see any other way.
All right, maybe you're out. Maybe it's just him and her, like Anastasia and Liza. You're out.
Did you arrange the time and place?
Lover's Island at dusk on the agreed date. This way our seconds can take care of the body more discreetly. We'll be
Okay.
shooting at the same time once they wave the handkerchief. I'm trusting you with this, but please don't tell anyone else. If someone shows up, we'll just have to go through the hassle of rescheduling, and no one wants to drag this out any longer.
Great.
Do you know how to handle a gun?
Not
At the
first
time?
hand, no, but it can't be that hard, right? You just point at the target and press the trigger.
Oh dear. You should at least spend some time practicing.
You're right. Maybe my second can give me some tips. I've seen him do some impressive target shooting, and that's after several bottles of vodka.
How lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, seems like your mind is set. I wish you luck, Evgeny.
Thank you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to spend some time with my thoughts.
Dude, man, if he like totally just falls to like prone to the floor like he was, it'd be so great.
Certainly. If I get there in time, I bet there's something I can do to impact the result. Could be tricky with the simultaneous shots, though. Wish I could be at two places at once. Perhaps I haven't done all the convincing I could do yet.
Maybe. Okay, so what do we have for our experience? We're halfway there. Find a way, okay.
People don't always smile for these pictures, but they must have been happy at.
All right, so if we look at the quests, dubious dealings, we don't have enough for that. Piano lessons, the wandering guide. No. From the head, heart, and feet from the riddle. Let's look at that a little bit. Where's that? Where's the riddle? Can we read it? Arban's riddle. How do we read that? Use? No. We're not even on that. Now use.
Arban's riddle. Let's take a look one more time.
Yeah. You who seek the truth of that night, begin where the night flying eagles roost. There you'll find your guide in shrine. The head rests atop the forest grave. Okay. The forest's grave. Right here? Wait, no. That was a mistake. Where is the way here? Hey, dude. What's up?
Oh, is that you, Trophime? I didn't expect to find anyone out here at this hour.
My lady, you scared me.
Really?
I thought a Rusalka had finally come for her pound of flesh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
That's all right. It's just my old mind being foolish.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your boat out there?
Aye. I decided to bring it out here for good. Thought better for the townfolk to use when I'm not around than for it to gather dust inside my hut.
That's very kind of you. Are there even fish out at this hour?
Of course. Some critters only come out when it's dark, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
And others when it rains. I don't know why. I just know they taste good grilled and smoked.
You seem to know quite a bit about this hobby.
As I should. It was my papa that taught me everything I know. And I've worked out the best ways to catch fish and how
Okay.
to make bait.
So you're going to teach me how to fish?
I try to go out on the lake as often as my body lets me. Which is getting less often as time goes on.
The Countess keeps you busy?
No more than our other servants. I have a good life, really. Better than most.
You can be honest with me, Trophime.
Dude, here we go.
I'm alright, really. Thank you.
Oh.
But if I may
Liar.
ask you, why are you here? This isn't the sort of place I'd expect someone like you to visit.
Just exploring the area. Still trying to get used to my new home.
That makes sense. There is some beauty to be found in this town of ours.
Really?
Still, your nice
Where?
clothes and this mud are a bad mix.
Let me worry about that. You mentioned Rusalkas earlier. Do you really think they
Rusalkas.
inhabit this lake?
I do.
I.
In fact, I know it to be true. I've seen one with my very own eyes.
And
Really?
yet you live to tell me?
I know more about monsters than you might think.
I'm one.
I knew the tricks it was trying to play on me and how to fight them. In the end, I was able to ignore its call and row my boat back to the shore. I've often thought that it'd be the Rusalka that gets me, if I'm not turned by the Countess anyway. It's almost like she's waiting for her chance again, for me to let my guard down. But I haven't yet. Old Trophim is not like a fish, to be caught by a simple lure.
I do admire your courage.
It's not courage.
Okay.
I just refuse to give up my only source of joy in this damned world.
What joy is that?
Now, if you don't mind, I must head out before it gets much later.
Okay.
If I don't,
Bye.
I'll miss my chance to earn myself some fine trophies.
Then don't let me keep you. Go and get your fish.
Thank you. It's been good speaking with you. Should you want to talk more, my cabin's at the edge of the forest near the manor.
Okay.
You're welcome to stop by after I finish my daily duties for the Countess.
Thank you, Trophime. I'll see if my schedule allows it.
Hey, we got a new quest, man. Okay. What's this?
What? Fascinating. If I try to make myself fly across the lake, I simply can't. I think this might be another vampiric restriction. Looks like if I want to cross a body of water, I have to do it like any other human.
Oh, okay. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's go back.
The smell is enchanting. It's too dark. I don't want to stumble on a
Bunny
branch
hunting.
and break my neck.
If you don't have enough blood to survive the night, you may hunt bunnies in the wood. I really don't want to hunt bunnies. They're bunnies. And
It's too dark.
also,
I
it's
don't
too
want to
dark.
stumble
I
on a
didn't want to
branch and
stumble
break
upon a
my
branch
neck.
and break my neck. I can't
It's
even
too
go
dark.
anywhere.
I don't want to stumble on a branch and break my neck.
So we're not doing this, evidently. So this is like you have to go across it like any human, right? And
What?
I can't.
If I try to make myself, looks like if I want to cross a body of water, I have to do it.
In the boat. And if we go in the boat, it'll take time. So we're not going in the boat. We're just not. Although we still need to find the thing it's looking for. That's our cat. We need to figure out how to get what we need to do. Like this, find the head of the riddle. And then we read the thing. Here.
Get away from me.
Arban's riddle. Let's...
The head rests upon atop the forest grave. Okay. What's that? Not here. There's no forest, though. If we go back, there's no forest here.
The hussar's lost in thought. I don't think he's noticed me.
What? Scare
Why
him.
don't I pay him back with a little scare? Easy revenge.
Liza! Gah, you little...
Got you.
Just thought I'd show you how well I've taken your lessons.
Yes, yes, you're very talented. Oh, I suppose...
What are you doing up here? Seems an odd place.
I'm getting closer to the Lord, can't you see?
The Lord.
Most of our kind won't even look at a church. It's good for getting some peace. Or it normally is, anyway.
Too bad.
Too bad indeed. I suppose I'm stuck with you now.
Indeed you are.
I take it you don't smoke?
I'm not fond of the taste.
Good. Good. Terrible habit.
Or
It might kill you.
you just don't want to share.
You got me. I'm too stingy. How else am I meant to pass these endless nights,
Weren't you the one going on about how being a vampire makes you feel more alive?
The flying part is good, I'll grant you. Eternity, though? It can be stifling.
I see what you mean. It's somehow both freeing and limiting at once.
Limiting.
We're
Okay.
powerful, but we can't so much as enjoy the sun's warmth.
See, you get it. You play cards, Liza?
A little.
A little.
Indulge me in a game?
Sure.
I suppose I could. What are we playing for?
Secrets.
Okay. I'm in.
Ooh, I'm in. Prepare to give up your secrets, Hussar.
Such confidence. We'll see how long that lasts.
This is the same game? Okay. I don't. This is probably not going to go well. Oh, hey, we win.
Yes!
That was a fluke. Go on then. I'm an open book.
Oh my god. Each one of these is going to be a win, right?
What do you think of the Countess? How is she as a boss?
Fine, I suppose, as bosses go. I'll take her over the military any day. She can be a little, how to put it? A good quality in a businesswoman, but you want to stay on her good side. But like I said, certainly not the worst boss I've ever had.
This is not giving me anything I don't already
Does that answer
know.
your question?
That was almost too casual. I wonder if he gets that question a lot.
Next round then?
Great. Shit.
There we go.
Ugh.
Now, what to ask, what to ask. We'll start with an easy one, Are you seeing anyone?
No, I'm not.
Well, no shame in that. You've got a whole afterlife to find a special someone. Or several, if you choose. Next round, then.
Alright, 2. That's good.
You play a little, was it? Fine. Go on, then.
How many people have you killed?
Counting the war,
No. I can't imagine you were keeping count of that, were you?
tried not to. Besides, maybe some of them survived. Hard to tell out on the field. I used to ride out with the medics after it was done, looking for survivors. You'd be surprised how long you can last lying in the mud.
Well, then they don't count, okay?
Or, well, perhaps you wouldn't be. I'm sure you've seen your share of
My
suffering.
god.
But for me, seeing men clinging to life even with half their bodies
I mean,
blown
dude. That isn't what I asked.
off. The glory of war, eh? Bit different how they
Fucking
sold
A,
to us
man,
poor
this
village
guy.
boys before they carted us off.
No.
No, I am. Didn't mean to get off track.
Yes, you
Where
got
was
off
I?
track.
Ah,
Where were
right,
you?
After turning. The Count rarely needed violence to get what he wanted. He had a real talent for... Sometimes I wondered if he had some enchantment that worked on us, but even for him, that would be...
This dude,
Go
man.
back a moment. The Count?
There's a count?
Was. He passed quite some time ago now.
Quite?
And before you ask, I have no idea. The Countess has made it clear she won't speak of it, or him. And that's that.
Too scared for another round?
Hardly. I've got places to be.
More errands for the Countess?
Alright, dude. Bye.
You know it.
What is it exactly you do for her anyway?
Whatever she likes. That was the deal.
The deal? So you have a mark too?
Just like yours. His blood for my services to his family.
Blood vow.
You can make a deal like that? Seems unfair.
It wasn't quite that bad. I negotiated pretty well for a dying guy, if I do say so. And here I am, the well-kept servant of a great vampire house. Who could ask for more? Don't answer that. Thanks for the company, Liza. Come join me up here again sometime, eh?
Sure.
What a strange man. He's clearly unhappy, but even that feels like it's not quite the whole truth. Perhaps I'll ask him more about it next time.
Okay.
Someone's carved something into the wall here. Better hope the minister doesn't find out. This looks like a pair of feet, and under them, the name Kovac. Walking with God on high. I don't feel particularly holy, but that must be one of Arban's riddle answers.
Nice. We got something. What's the next one for Arban's riddle?
Arban's riddle. Let's take a look one more time.
We got that. The heart beats where the two lie alone. Okay. Where are we at? Midnight? Heart beats where the two lie alone. What does that mean? Save it. I don't know what that means, but let's save it.
Too bad I can't see my reflection. I wonder if I will one day.
What do we the heart beats where the two lie alone? Where would that be? What is this?
The scales of stability, the symbol of our country. How patriotic.
Not here. I already went up there and talked to the cat.
Oh!
I don't think it's there. Oh, that's great. You see that? That was fun. Oh, okay. Nothing here. Oh, okay. Nothing here. And then I think we were here. Oh, hey. take that. Painting piece. Yes, sir. And that's all? Okay. We can't fly somewhere different? No? Okay. Bummer. Hey, dude. What's up?
Nice evening. Apologies.
All right. Save it here. We got one of Arban's things. We should probably save it. All right, dudes. We are going to continue this one in our next episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe. See you soon.